Hey, why bro, Benji here. And I already did this, I already recorded this. And I attempted it with a sock, and it was a fail because socks don't work the same way cloth does. But here's my other, I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again, and this time it's gonna be less cringy because I know how to do it. Actually, I did know how to do it. I just couldn't find my scissors that cut cloth. I couldn't find my scissors that cut cloth. I couldn't get cloth. I had to use a sock. The sock failed, and this is the follow-up of that. But I'm building a chalk bomb, so you're gonna need a zip tie or two, depending on how successful you are your first try. You're gonna need a hammer or something to crush up chalk. Scissors, which you need to cut the zip tie and cut the cloth out. But I don't need to do that anymore, so I'm just gonna fold the cloth over the chalk so I could put a zip tie over it. And that is so I could crush up the chalk in such a way that it makes it like a powder. See what I'm getting at here? And it's not like a bomb that you can set off. It's just it's a chalk bomb. You throw it, really. You throw it and it just spreads a lot of chalk everywhere. I shouldn't have made it that tight. Make the zip tie a little loose when you zip tie it so you can put the scissors under. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do over here is grind the thing up. Can you see it? The bucket's in the way, which is where I'm going to be testing from, but, yep, this is my life. There we go. As you can see, it's not a solid anymore, or it's a solid, but that's not what I meant. I meant it's actually becoming more powder-like. And I said it in about the stupidest way humanly possible. You're just gonna wanna keep hitting until you see powder coming out, which I think you guys can see. Can you see it from? Yeah, you can. You definitely can see it. Didn't take that long, did it? Shh. No. Okay. I am an idiot today. I literally almost just hit my other computer with a hammer. It didn't hit it. I thought it did. It went it hit my mouse, which is sitting right next to it. I am going to be more careful. That's a lesson. Okay, we're not going to stop the video. But that was a little bit of a blooper. Alright. As you can see, we have the chalk bomb now. We're just gonna clear all of this up. Come on! Is it off? Yeah, right here it's off. But as you can see, it creates a lot of chalk. You can throw it, it'll hit something, it'll put chalk on it. You can't really see that when I'm going to do the bucket test. Which I'll do it right now. I'll try to set it up as quickly as possible so I don't have to edit this video. Oh, wouldn't that be nice for me? Alright. Good enough. Actually, better than before. Not even lying. But, yeah, it covers stuff. Like the side of that Home Depot bucket, which is what I'm using. It's supposed to be thrown, but I'm just going to drop it. So what you're going to want to do here at this part is just cut the zip tie off, which I just did. Nothing came out, if you can see. And you're going to want to open it up a little bit so you can see all the powder inside. And then you're going to want to come up and you're going to want to throw it down. Hopefully it doesn't get out of the bucket. Yeah, you can see all the stuff flying. Not all of it came out, as you can see, but there's barely any left. As you can probably see the powder going everywhere. I really hope you can, because that's what most of the explosion was. But you can reuse the cloth again and again and again. It doesn't really matter. And usually the cloth looks a little more clean cut if you do it with regular cloth cutting scissors like I do. But this is probably the cheapest, thing I've made so far. So I made one thing less than $10. Another thing, this shirt I actually got for free, but shirts aren't expensive. Zip ties, I think, how much was this for? How much are in here? 75-pound tensile strength. How much are in here? I can't even see, but at least 200. At least 200 scissors. They're basically a household item. And you don't even have to use scissors. You can just pull the zip tie off if you make it really loose. And chalk. I got this whole thing of chalk. Now, $2.48. $2.48. I don't know how many sticks were in here, but I'm assuming there was a lot. So this is relatively cheap. I'm going to go flat out and say you don't need to buy a hammer. You don't need to buy a bucket. That was just for tests. You don't need to buy scissors. All you need is zip tie, cloth, and chalk. Those are the three main things you need. And then you can reuse the cloth. So I'm going to go flat out here and say it's $3. Maybe even less. $3. Like, this is a huge pack of zip ties. You can get 50 count for not expensive. And I'm constantly changing the audio because I think I'm going to sound bad. I already do, but that doesn't really matter. Peace out, guys. More how-tos coming your way because I have too much stuff, if I'm being honest. Like, way too much. Bye.